We've done all of the work on geotech. We've done all the work on water. Our ESIA is substantially advanced and is really just waiting for the feasibility study to go out as well. So all the geotech work is done. The engineering design, everything is ready and costed in, really just pulling the last bits together.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by GoviEx Uranium CEO Daniel Major. Daniel, Happy New Year. You started the year with your annual letter to shareholders, and you reflect on 2024, which you said was a pivotal year for the company and really a sharpened focus on your projects in Zambia.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we obviously had some interesting times in 2024, but we already had a strategy of multiple projects. And really, Zambia, as our Matanga project, has come to the fore. We pushed very hard on that to get it to almost the position of being able to issue that feasibility study. And I think the one thing we have to recognize on that project is that we have gone from a preliminary economic assessment to a bankable feasibility study in one step. So there's a lot of work goes into that. Most companies would go through the PFS stage. We decided that the market was right, that the project, we could do that, and that's taken us a bit longer. But overall, we're saving time. We have five different deposits there that we've had to blend together as well. We've had to do effectively the infrastructure designs for five projects. We've had to do the road designs, the plant designs, the mine designs for five different projects, and then try and see how they all fit together. And hence the reason it has taken the time it has taken. But we're almost there. In the next few weeks, we'll be issuing that feasibility study.
So, Daniel, take us through some of the progress that you made in 2024 that's given you the confidence in what you're sitting on at Mutanga.
Yeah, I mean, we start with the resource. Obviously, in 2023, going into 2024, we did a lot of drilling. We were able to put it in an updated resource. We substantially changed the inferred resource into indicated. We were able to go back and do more drilling once we had those bigger pit designs that came through there. That's added more pounds in as well. We did full metallurgical test review from beginning to end of everything on five different deposits to show that the metallurgy works, showing predominantly most of those deposits are at 90% or better, with one exception, still low acid consumption. We've done all of the work on geotech. We've done all the work on water. Our ESIA is substantially advanced and is really just waiting for the feasibility study to go out as well. So all the geotech work is done. The engineering design, everything is ready and costed in, really just pulling the last bits together. We need the QPs to review, and that's really the last nut to be finished off on this thing. And we'll be able to put out hopefully a good report that the market likes.
So, following that feasibility study, Daniel, what else could your investors expect for 2025 as you progress the project?
Well, obviously, once we've got a feasibility study, we can go out into the financing market for it as well, subject to the results. We will complete the ESIA process. We will file for that. We need to get that ESIA approved as part of the construction approval. We already have the mining permits. We will look at the debt market again. I think it's previous discussions that we've had last year show there's a lot of appetite in the Southern African debt market for projects in Zambia. We also, one of our investors for Niger, is very keen to look at Zambia now. We're not doing Madawiela. So there's a lot of appetite that we've seen subject to the results. And on the back of that, we'll also be looking at how we equity finance it. Do we look for partners, etc., to bring in on that project to go forward? So that will be the steps to go forward for next year. Maybe do some additional early works, but we're still designing that bit into the budgeting. Target is to get Matanga up into production as soon as we can. At the moment, our current target is to get it commercial by 2028.
In the meantime, with that sharpened focus on Zambia, Daniel, you've also acquired the option to explore the Lundazi license in Zambia. What are you planning there?
Yeah, that one is some early stage field works. We have to again deal with environmental. Our partner there is just doing the environmental sign-offs to allow us to go and do the exploration. Our financial commitments on that project don't start until he's got those approvals for us. It's his license. So once we've got those approvals from him, we can then start doing some initial field work on that property going forward. Quite excited about what the potential is over there as well.
Daniel, I hope you'll keep us abreast on any developments at both of those projects. Thank you very much for the update today.
Thank you very much, and thanks for the time to chat.
That's GoviEx Uranium CEO Daniel Major.